everyone, I'm Coach Hannah, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my current marathon training. All right, so it is currently Wednesday, February 12th. Last week was my first full week of marathon training. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the workouts I did for that week. All right, so the first run that I did on week 1 of my marathon training was last week on Tuesday. And what I did was 7 miles total. So I did 1 mile jog for a warm-up, and then I did 3 rounds of 1.5 miles at a fast pace. So for last week, the pace that I did was 8-minute pace. So I did 3 rounds of 1.5 miles at 8-minute pace, and then a 3-minute jog for recovery in between each of those. And then once I finished 3 rounds of that, I did 1 mile jog for a cool down. And the run, it felt pretty kind of tough at first because in the Pacific Northwest last week, it was pretty icy and I was running outside on sidewalks, and those were a little bit icy because it had just rained recently and just froze over overnight. So it was a little hard at first to maintain that pace, but once the weather warmed up and I got more into a rhythm, it started to feel easier, and by the 3rd round it was pretty easy to maintain that pace for 1.5 miles. All right, so the second run last week in my marathon training, that was on Wednesday, so just a day after that speed work day that I did on Tuesday, and I did 6 easy miles. I have a really fun loop that I like to do in the Pacific Northwest area, one of my favorite routes. So I did that, and those 6 miles, that was at an easy, is about a 9:20 pace. All right, now the 3rd run I did in my training last week was the day after. It was on Thursday. I did 4 miles. Normally I would do that 3rd training run on a Friday, and I like to play pickleball on Thursday. So yes, I'm also really into pickleball. If you guys want to see any pickleball content, just go ahead and comment down below. But I normally play pickleball on Thursday. That's one of my cross training days, but in the Pacific Northwest, we actually got a lot of snow last week, and I wasn't able to drive to the gym to play pickleball, so I just went for an easy 4-mile run in the snow. It felt pretty good, actually. It was nice to get some new scenery in there. 4th training run of the week was the day after I did that snowy run. It was on Friday. I did another 4 miles. Except this one was not an easy 9:20 pace like I did the day before. It was, I did 4 miles at about 8:20, 8:30 pace, and it felt pretty good. That was actually like the best that my legs had felt in a while. So all the stretching I've been doing is paying off. All right, the last training run I did for the week was on Sunday. I ended up doing pickleball on Saturday as well. So I run 4 days a week usually, and then do 2 days of cross training. But this Sunday run happened to be my 5th run of the week because one of the days I couldn't do pickleball. And so I did 10 easy miles at a 9:30 pace. And in my marathon training, the program I follow, this is not a sponsorship, but I would highly recommend. There's this website, it's called Runner's World, and they have a bunch of different training programs that are actually made by running coaches, and they have it for full marathons and a bunch of other distances and stuff like that. So that's currently the training program that I'm going through. So yeah, that Sunday run completed my week 1 of marathon training. So now what does my marathon training look like for the rest of the program? So my full marathon is currently set up for June 8th, but I do have a half marathon coming up pretty soon. It's March 8th. So the plan with my program is to get the first 4 weeks of the program in, of the full marathon training program in before my half. And then I'll take a week off to taper and then a week off to recover after the race, and then I'll resume So basically take a 2-week break of the program and then resume with week 5 after my race. But yeah, I'm really excited to go on this journey again. April looks like that's gonna be my hardest month of marathon training. Those are gonna be my longest runs. I have an 18-mile run in there, 2 20-mile runs, and a 21-mile run, which is all in like April, like mid-April to early May. So that's going to be my hardest stretch of the marathon training. So 21 miles, that is the longest run that I will get up to in my training. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for weekly updates for my marathon training that I'll be posting on my YouTube channel. So stay tuned for that. Comment down below again if you want to see any pickleball videos or any other types of marathon training videos. I'm Coach Hannah, a fitness trainer with a degree in kinesiology. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and as always, chase those fitness goals.